So I'm pretty sure at this point that everyone who has played Modern in the last 6 months understands what Hollow One's doing. Um, Burning Inquiry, Goblin Lore, discard a bunch of cards, play Hollow One for free. When that doesn't work, we have the backup plan of Gurmag Angler, Tassiger Beatdowns. So this deck's sweet. I've never actually played this deck. I've played against it quite a bit here lately. It's been on a downtick online. So yeah, Cliff's right with any sub, not just paid subscriptions. Twitch Prime subs work just as well. Twitch Prime subs are the exact same thing. On my end, they're the exact same thing. It's just instead of coming from your money, instead of coming from your pocket, it's coming from Amazon's, which I think is really sweet. That's a really cool thing that Amazon does. I would love to play first. Sure. Gonna lead on Street Wraith. See where this gets us. We will fetch a mountain here. How many actual mountains do we play? 2. And we need double black for Bloodghast, so we'll go ahead and get a Blood Crypt here. Speaking of Blood Crypt, Bloodghast. I don't think we're going to need second Goblin Lore, so we'll go ahead and discard it as well. I think I'm going to Brutality this turn, just to see what they got going on. No, I don't want to. And I don't think I want any other modes. I think I just want Duress here. Go ahead and pass it back. I wanted to make sure the way was clear for this Flameblade Adept. Unfortunately, they have a second Brutality, which now they don't. So now this Adept can come down. And we're gonna start holding lands so we can ditch them to Faithless Looting. Yeah, Black Green has been really popular online here the last little bit. This is Veil. Oh, okay. I'm assuming eating our Faithless Looting. I'd be very surprised if they let us untap with Faithless Looting in our yard. Okay. Go ahead and start with this. I think we can ditch an Inquiry in this swamp. And then I think I want to go ahead and Burning Inquiry here as well. Welp. That was a bad attack. Should have attacked with the Bloodghast there. Because now they could just get to eat my Bloodghast. I'm assuming this is attack with Treetop, or are we just gonna eat some dudes? Go ahead and start with this Faithless Looting. I think it's discard Inquiry Bolt, and then we can Goblin Lore. That puts one card in our hand. Might just be discard Mountain. I like discard Mountain, discard Goblin Lore, and then we can. It only makes us 3 power. And then we can Burning Inquiry. Hopefully we end with something good. Great. I'm going to offer this trade if they want it. I would love to eat your Scavenging Ooze. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, cool. Oh. I like push. They have a lot of 2s, right? Just like every other black-green deck. They want like Scavenging Ooze and Tarmogoyf. They might have Grimflayer. There we go. That's the card. I think this is fine. Night trade to Moscow. I would love to play first. Do we go turn 1 Bernie Boy? Or do we go... I think we have higher upside if this lives. And we can try to play a Hollow 1 on 2. Like we have push for Don't thought seize me. Don't thought seize me. Okay, that's fine. Magic, the low variance game. We're going to go ahead and push this off a cliff. Attack here for 8. We just don't have pulse. That's like the one thing we had to dodge now. They have pulse, don't they? Well. Go ahead. Man, alright. I guess. Nah, this is going fine. We got our one big attack in, and let's try this. Trigger our blood gas. I'd love to get this back. Attack here for 4. And depending on what they have next turn, they might be dead. Cletus. Wow. Cletus has been ticking up in popularity of this and Bridgevine. Marsh. Yeah, I have no idea then, bub.
It was weird because I found my work pants on top of your clothes.
Yeah, and I found a pair of my shorts upstairs in your room.
What's that mean?
I don't know, man. I would like to try to make my hand a little better. Yep. So now we're going to try to set up to play this Tasigur next turn. Yeah, Cletus is real good against this, as weird as it sounds. It doesn't. It doesn't sound weird at all. Please take down. Okay. Yeah, we're probably dead. I don't know. Yeah, Tasker can't compete with a 5/6, so we'll just move on. Cletus is actually really sweet, and I know Luna Knight, you were asking about the popularity of it, why it's been on the uptick. It's really good against Hollow One because, like you just saw, like we're able to, like we want to use our graveyard as like a second hand per se, and like now that our creatures are dead, we don't get to use them again, and like it just gets to where do you find it, bub?
In the laundry tub.
See, told you.
Where's Mom?
I'm assuming upstairs.
Well, her car's gone.
Oh, I have no idea then. She didn't say anything to me. And then it's really good against Vengevine too. Like the deck that wants to, throw stuff into its graveyard aggressively. Plus, like with like humans and Mardu as well, like it's good in those matchups because like, well, I'm gonna we're gonna play Burning Boy here on one. In the inquiry, hopefully we discard like Bird. Basic Forest. Search for tomorrow? No. I'm genuinely intrigued on what they're doing. So this next turn we can huh. I'm gonna go ahead and shock this in. We're gonna 2 modes here. We're going to reveal their hand, target creature, target you, target this, and then discard our bird. I'm assuming they have a way to protect this. And if they do, I'm not gonna block. Really? Okay. I think we just need to race them. We could be dead. I like the not fetching their instep because they have Groundswell in their deck, and is a like they may not have another land to be able to turn it on landfall. That's something I've noticed a lot of inexperienced players do. Is this like mono green? I'm surprised by the double. So they have land. Gufig? Gufig, thank you for that follow. I greatly appreciate that. Does this become immense? Kramer, thank you for that follow. I greatly appreciate that. I don't know why, but I got those in the opposite order. On my dashboard, they popped up in the opposite order. But I greatly appreciate both of y'all. Thank you very much. This is a Lava Man matchup, I feel like. I feel like this is definitely a Lava Man matchup. Maybe something like this. I think this is trimming too many threats. Sure. Sure, sure. Oh, come on, opponent. Playing against Hollow One. I'm assuming they have probably just like, oh, that kind of hurt. Not gonna lie. I don't know. Like the biggest problem I have with like picking up new decks like this is I'm not 100% sure on how to like correctly sideboard, which is like something as a player I need to grow on. Hence, okay. I'm gonna lead on Burning Inquiry because our hand doesn't really do anything. And I'm gonna lead on Blood Crypt. No, I guess it doesn't matter. If we discard the exact 3 cards on top of our deck. Yeah, second Bloodghast seems fine. Okay. Okay, this is fine. So this next turn we get to... Man, they even discarded a Glistener Elf. I would love to use this ability. Here we're going to 2 modes. Duress and kill. Target you, target this. Discard this Bloodghast. Become immense, might, vines. I'm just gonna take a Become Immense, I guess. So I can shock. This would be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Oh, wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I definitely thought I clicked on my Bloodghast. Okay, no big deal. Not a big deal. So they can get in for 5 here. Then we're dead next turn because they have second might. So we need to draw like a collective brutality or like another burning inquiry. Burning inquiry would be great because then we can try to cast this thing too. I'm assuming this is just Vine's attack for 5, right? I don't see any other line. I mean, I guess they're debating if they want to like become immense instead. But like that line doesn't really make sense because like I'm already dead in 2. Okay. So now we need to discard both mites off this. Nope. Okay. That feels like a real bad matchup. That feels like a real bad matchup. Could be wrong. Could be one of the best matchups out there and we got unlucky. But that did not feel good. Are there RBTQs this weekend? Huh. I would love to play first. I don't even know what our hand looks like yet. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that hurt. All right, opponent. So unlucky. So unlucky. Merfolk? Yep. What the hell does this thing do? Non-coach at the end of the battlefield and wasn't cast, exile it. Okay. Well, that doesn't really do anything currently. Yeah, DJ, you missed it. Jeff Hoagland came by and hosted us. So we had close to 1,000 at one point. And then they got to see the end of us going 0-5. And we're currently 0-2. But we're playing some weaponized variants, and it's going all right. Hollow one. We're trying to put this bad boy into play on turn 1, or 4 of them. I know you don't catch a lot of modern DJ. So we have Burning Inquiry and Goblin Lore and Street Wraith to discard that aren't card disadvantage per se. So we can try to cast our hollow ones. Burning Inquiry and Faithless Looting are card disadvantage, but like we also have a ton of cards that interact from the graveyard. I'm gonna start on this because I want to get this Phoenix into my yard and hopefully keep the land. You were so close. We're just going to push a lot of damage, hopefully. They might be incentivized to just double block. We are really bad about discarding these. We're really bad about discarding our hollow boys. And that second discard was Lord Island. So they've had a little bit of. We've both had a few not great discards. And with 5 islands, they look to be mono blue. 6 islands, so no white sideboard cards or anything like that we have to worry about. I'll gladly pay one. Baby, I don't love you no more. This is probably gonna be my last league, Abram. I'm having. I'm going out for dinner tonight, and I got to work in the morning, so probably not staying on too much longer after this. Figured we would try to keep as many viewers around as we possibly could. So. I would love to pay a red to bring back my Phoenix. I would love to attack for 7. Yeah, absolutely, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all sticking around. All 100 and some of you that are here. I know most of y'all did not start here, and I greatly appreciate you sticking around. It really does mean a lot to have as many people right now in chat in like viewing as possible right now. It's awesome. I'm going to keep this. I'm going to play Flame Blade on 1 into Street Wraith, Faithless Looting. Well, it's like, I didn't sideboard, did I? I did not sideboard at all. Yeah, there's these Fatal Pushes that I wanted in my deck. Alright, I lied. I think I want to just put Hollow Boy into play. So because I discarded 4 cards, I get to net 2 mana on this, right? That's how this works? Or 1 mana? Jeff Hoagland came and hosted us, and he brought over almost 1,000 people. So we this is just the remnants of who left. I mean, of who stayed, and it's really awesome. It's really really awesome to have this many people right now. Okay. Yes. Combat. I don't know what they thought this did, but it doesn't stop my Phoenix from coming back. Okay. That does the bolt. Also, Tidebinder Mage is super old tech. Like, real old. I'm going to go ahead and bolt this down. I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Play Gurmy. Yeah. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame. What do they reveal us? Another Tidebinder. That's really awkward. Zukin 120. Thank you for that. Thank you for that follow. I greatly appreciate that, man. Smack. Yeah, thank you everybody who's stuck around and followed and all that good stuff. I greatly appreciate it. It really does mean a lot. I haven't been doing this a lot. I haven't been doing this a lot lately, and I haven't been doing it that long, period. So it really means a lot that to have so many people stick around and watch and all that good stuff. I think I want to start on. I forgot I have the ability to kill these. He's ready to get spell pierced. All right, so 1 and 2, we technically could still be a modern deck. I'm not going to complain if we get there. So this is going. This is awesome. I really enjoy doing this, and monstrosity. Thank you for that follow. I greatly appreciate that, bud. Greatly appreciate it. I mean, we could have a Hollow Boy. Our hand could be awesome. Yeah, the list that I've been playing Phyrexia scores aren't on they cut out the Ruins. Like, and I think Ruins has higher upside. I'm gonna fetch a black source because I want to be able to cast my spells. Yeah, so I think Ruins has higher upside than Phyrexian's core. Speaking of hardened scales, yeah, exactly. I fully agree. Having additional stack outlets is okay, but generally speaking, I don't think it's needed. Here I'm just going to attack for 4. Next turn I'm going to Burning Inquiry, hopefully bring back 2 Phoenixes. So I currently don't have a set stream schedule because my full-time job, I don't have a consistent schedule. So as a result, I'm not able to have a set stream schedule. I'm going to try to start most of the shifts I work are evenings. So I'm going to try to start streaming like 7 or 8 till like noon every day, Central Standard Time, and just like get a couple leagues in or whatever before work. And then the weekends I don't work, I'm usually out of town. So the weekends I do work, I stream usually like 2 to 8. No, 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 no. So yeah, the best way to find my schedule is to follow me on Twitter and check for updates on there. Is the Ryan? Thanks for that follow, bud. I greatly appreciate that. Just send me a link with whatever you want me to play for your list. I'm sure it's a treat. I'm sure it's real fantastic. Fuck, I'm bad. Oh, I'm so bad. I needed to fetch in response to that trigger. I got distracted by chat. Yeah, we'll go ahead and put this bad boy into play. So wait, why did you sub on Sierra's and not yours? I know you have, I'm sure, just a fantastic, wonderful list for me. But I can't say I'm excited. I'm lying. I greatly appreciate it, man. Oh, that was actually Sierra. Well, Sierra, thank you. I greatly appreciate it. Ryan, I hope you know this means you also had to sub then. Hooray! I actually really enjoy some jank decks, so send them over my way whenever. Nilox, thank you for that follow. I greatly appreciate that. Greatly appreciate that, bud. I'm real intrigued to know what you have in store for me, Sierra. I'm sure you do, Ryan. There we go. That's what I want. I want negative 2, drain you for 2. Discard this Phoenix. So funny story about Hardened Scales. I have an article written on it. Let me get that pulled up and sent your way. I have a. It's I recently posted it on. Where the hell is it? Come on. You want to know my thoughts on Luis? This is these are my thoughts on Hardened Scales. TLDR, the deck's insane. You should play it over regular Affinity. Are either of my mods still around? Can someone make a... Am I? This is 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm actually dead to a land. I'm actually dead to a land. I'm around and I'm not a mod. Yeah, he's dead on board. Cliff, can you make a link? Can you make a command for my Hardened Scales article? And then sack the Ravager. I mean, sack the Inkmoth to the Ravager. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so we're dead. Cool. Opponent found the line of kill us. The Hollow One Asphodel deck is actually really cool. Alright, I got it. Sure. Our hand's great. Decks I currently own in paper. I have Death and Taxes and Legacy. That's actually all I own in paper. Previously I've had, like, most recently I sold out of, I sold a lot off. So what little bit I do have is not very much anymore. I'm gonna grab a Blood Crypt here. The deck I have the most experience with is... I actually wouldn't even be able to answer that question, honestly. I've played a lot over the last several years. So, like, I've played aggro, I've played mid-range, you name it, I've tried it. There for a while, I was in the process of foiling out Storm in Modern. I had Storm built in Legacy. I still have a little bit of Storm Remnants left. Like, I really like the aggro decks. I think aggro is, like, in a very, very, like, the aggressive, like, super aggressive decks right now in Modern are in a really good position. That's why I think Hardened Scales is really good, because I think this deck can consistently kill on turn 3 or 4. We'll grab our... Man, at my heart, I'm a combo player. I think combos are very underrated. Yes. I think combo is very underappreciated at basically every level. That's great. Gets this off. Gets that off the table. I've definitely. I'm sure there's like a. I'm sure there's like a non-zero way to do it with damage. But I could be wrong. This Arcbound Ravager is the reason the deck's stupid. Oh yeah, Ballista's also like being able to like attack and then move everything to Ballista post combat and kill them is probably also accurate. Like we're probably talking like turn 1 Hardened Scales, turn 2 Ravager. I mean, technically speaking, the deck can kill on turn 0. I mean, on turn 2. I'm sorry. Yeah, 100% turn 2. It takes like double Mox and Ink Moth Ravager Hardened Scales, but like it's doable. But like, I mean, there's regular affinity hands that can also kill on turn 2, and they usually involve Ravager and like double or triple Mox Opal. I could again be wrong, but I would have to see a list, Sierra. Off the top of my head, I have no idea. I would have to see a list before I approve anything, though. All right, let's start with a Goblin Lore. See where this gets us. Second Ancient Grudge is a pretty good starting point. When I see you and Tron in the same deck name, I smirk. You're not wrong. The deck is very interesting, but I think I mean I will play the deck. And there for a while I was actually considering building it. You mean slow bad Tron? I kind of want to grudge this Blink Moth. I talked myself into it. That's actually impressive. Did it involve Chalice on one? Because I would say it involves Chalice on one. Move in on the Zinc Moth so I can Ancient Grudge it. Oh. Could he not have? I understand. Chalices are stupid expensive. Yeah. Boop. Ryan, you really aren't wrong. You don't know what good cards are. I agree. Magic's expensive. What little bit I do own in paper is just like stuff that I don't plan on coming off of anytime soon. Like like I said, I have Death and Taxes built in Legacy. I'm in the process of foiling it out, and then I'm in the process of building Blue White Miracles and Blue White Standstill in Legacy. But there's a lot of overlap between those two decks. So Sierra, whatever you say is fine. I think. We're gonna try to push damage. Like a lot of damage. I discarded double hollow one to that. That sucks. I have two challenger decks that are not standard legal in a month. I bought the mono red one because it had Hazarets and Chandras when they were really high. And then I converted stuff over, like I took most of that stuff. I took the expensive stuff and put it into Ponza and then played Ponza for a hot minute, and then I ended up selling it to one of my buddies just recently. Sure, this hand's fine. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. That's really good. So then next turn we're gonna go Burning Inquiry, Street Wraith. Hopefully discard both of these Bloodghast. We're gonna start on Street Wraith because that's the smart thing to do. Would you like to trade? No? Okay. Cycle. Cast. That didn't go terribly. Cycle. Alright, fine. I'll just cast this Hollow Boy. I'm assuming they just shoot this, right? Like, I can't imagine they don't just save themselves 6 points of life. And it's probably correct to play this second main so they don't know I have a. Yeah, I don't have an arena account, Abram, so I can't say I've played on it. I really need to hit a second land, so I'm gonna loot here. Man, no land there really sucks. But luckily we have a bolt for this ink moth, for this blink moth, or that ink moth. Their hand must be really bad if they're getting in with this. Land. Thank you. Awkward. Yes. Yes. Cast my fat boy. Nine, 10, 11, 12, 13. We have lethal on board if we don't die this turn. Which, like, would take a lot. WB. Oh, Ballista. I'm like, what are we talking about? Yeah, Ballista's great. Are we dead? No. This would be 4, 6. This would be, they can 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, we're dead if they move in on Ravager. If they move in on this Blink Moth, we're dead. Which is really unfortunate that we didn't find a red land off of our. We haven't found a second red land in the top 28 cards of our deck. So if they animate, this is 6, 7, 8 when they move it over. So no, this actually isn't lethal. They would need another. They would need another artifact to kill us. Yep, I was wrong in my math at first. I counted Blink Moth twice. Oh, getting tired of sitting. What do we do? So we can attack with everything. And then play Tasigur, leave up Lightning Bolt. So we have a blocker. We have a blocker for Ravager. If they move in on Blink Moth, we can bolt it. So that leaves us dead to loses dead to Welding Jar. But I think this is our best attack. Like our best line of action. Wait, like actually, Abram? Like actually, or is like that most recent? Because I'm not showing me at all. Yeah, like I said, I don't see my tweets on posted at all. Oh, on Twitch. I was looking at Twitter. For some reason, I thought you said Twitter. I'm assuming they're going to... Are they going to eat my Gurmag Angler? Because if so, I'm going to bolt this thing. They had to put the counters on my hollow. Oh, they choose not to. Okay. All right. Let's see if we can complete the full reverse sweep. Carl, I thought you were running off. This hand's great. Tron. Do I want to cycle now to try to? Yeah, I don't see any reason not to try to do things. Get off your damn phone. Wait, no, don't get off your damn phone. Stick around, Carl. Let's get another land out of our deck. Naturally, we discard our Hollow Boy. Okay, if you're driving, don't watch, but keep me on. If you're not, then you can watch. What are they gonna do? Take it down? Oh. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and do this. Go ahead. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, I fully agree. See, Jim is on. We'll probably go host Jim. Jim's a good guy. Well, we can raid. I don't feel like we're winning this. I've seen enough. I don't feel like we're winning that game. Sure. This doesn't feel great, but oh no, we're gonna go raid Anoronics. Hand's great. All right, deck. All right, deck. Chat, I need a little bit of energy right now. I need to not discard these Hollow Boys so we can beat the Tron Menace. Holy shit! And we discarded one. Boop, boop. Go. I appreciate the salt, Abram. I appreciate the salt. Could have been Hollow 3. Instead, we're just going to kill him on 3. Ah? See what I did there? And they brought in Cage. That's important to know. We made them discard their sideboard card. How to save a life. All right, I'm over this. What do we got? This hand is real medium. Alright, we have a Hollow Boy. That's not a Burning Inquiry. Alright, Burning Inquiry incoming. No, it's like the other one. Attack. Natural Tron. Do you have Karn? Yes. Okay. Can we get a good draw, please? I'm gonna cycle this. Mainly because we're really not doing anything. We're kind of just sitting here spinning our wheels. Naturally, that means we're going to draw another land. Playing around Bolt on their part is really smart. The fact that they ticked Karn up first. Discard this one. Discard this one. Cast this one. Attack your Karn. I'm assuming they're just going to let Karn go to 1. Here I'm going to say no, because I want to be able to get around this O-Stone. I don't think we're winning this game. This matchup feels really hard if we don't draw good. Like, duh. That sounds really dumb when I say it like that, but like, this matchup feels really, really hard on the draw when our hand's not good. And like, this matchup is probably not good regardless. Boom, boom. Man, I like playing Tron more than I like playing this. I'll tell you that now. I'm a big fan of playing Tron. I'm probably gonna. I might start picking stuff up to play that in paper. Fuck. I don't want to play stuff in paper. That's a lie. I like playing Magic. in all forms and all varieties. They're doing a lot of spinning their wheels over there. So our 7 was really bad, and this 6, like, was on the back of like Hollow One Flameblade Adept, and like we needed just like a discard outlet, and this hand would have been great. And like we unfortunately drew our Goblin War way too late. And we have a looting in the yard. All right, that's probably good enough to call it a game. Yep. All right, I've seen enough. Someone at WotC hit the Tron button. So. Okay, cool. I think we just kind of beat ourselves more than we beat people. Like the match against Hardened Skills Affinity, I think was really, really good. Like actually having interaction on both sides of the field. The game against Merfolk was, I felt like it was pretty one sided, but I think this is fine. This deck is really fun, and like it attacks and plays on a very different axis compared to a lot of the other decks in Modern. That's why I really, really enjoy it. So, and